the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group. More than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com. Your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications. Locally owned cable, internet, and phone service. 384-8335.
From the Berwick High School tonight, the Hanson Tigers 7-3 from District 8-1A travel to Berwick to take on the 8-3 Berwick Panthers, also on a little winning streak of their own. Boogers F alongside Courtney Long as KWBJ along with AJ Doman bring you high school basketball tonight. A little treat. It's the Lady Panthers and the Lady Tigers. This game shapes up to be a pretty competitive ball game. Both teams come in with the same record, but they got here a little different.
Yeah, well, you're looking at Berwick, who's coming off a big win against Morgan City, and I think Berwick has shown that they haven't been a high-scoring team, so defense is going to be key this game. I think below 50 has been their average output.
Both teams have a superstar on each side of the ball.
Yep, and Amari Focard for Franklin, Hanson, and Lily Hughes for who's out this game actually for Berwick Panthers.
Yeah, you look at full court, averaging a double-double, 15 points, 12 rebounds. So Berwick's going to depend on Jalasia Bertrand an awful lot here tonight.
Yeah, Leigh Bertrand, she goes by, averaging 24.1 points and 9 rebounds a game. Pretty impressive.
If you've never seen girls high school basketball, you're going to be in for a treat tonight. Very active, quick. I call it controlled chaos. And you look at the starters right here, Trahan Hidalgo, Payroll King in full court for the Hanson Tigers. Head coach sitting it out tonight. You look at Berwick, Fitter, Kinchin, Colbert, Bertrand, and Lusto in for Lily Hughes that will be sitting this one out with an injury.
Yeah, but while we're mentioning stats, I think it's very notable to put out there that Focard is actually averaging a double-double with 15 points and 12 rebounds. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, she's going to be tough to handle down low. She's also got great ball skills away from the goal. So she's a unique player, got a pretty good upside, and she's showing it.
Yeah.
You're looking at Berwick averaging just that 50 points per game. You're looking at Bertrand averaging 24 of them, so she's half their offensive output. So it's going to be important to keep her out of foul trouble.
Yeah, and also something to note is that Hanson has had a pretty tough schedule this season, playing against big schools like Acadiana, Lutcher, and David Thibodeau. So they come in battle-tested. So that's definitely going to be something that they can use to their advantage.
Yeah, so with the COVID-19 pandemic and all the new rules in order, we're able to get this ball game off. A lot of cancellations across the state. The LHSA is doing the best they can with the individual schools to keep everybody safe and to keep things going. So tonight we were set up for a doubleheader, boys and girls, but due to caution, the boys game has been canceled. So tonight it'll just be the girls.
Yeah, this whole season and coming into 21 has posed its challenges, and I don't know how it plays on the kids to actually have the audience not being able to be here. I wonder if that's any psychological effect, not having the fans cheer them on.
No, I think at the end of the day, these girls just want to play.
Yeah.
And play is what we're about to do. They'll set the clock at 8-minute quarters. We'll play 4 quarters. Hidalgo will jump it against full court, and we're waiting for the whistle to get this one underway. Takes the tip, takes it down the court, gets the first 2 of the game, and that's Bertrand, who we talked about in the pregame. Should be the point getter for Berwick all night long.
It looks like Hanson going to the perimeter early.
tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Berwick ball. Nice inbounds play, trying to get it back to Bertrand.
I'm interested to see the battle between Fulcard and Sam in the inside. Two pretty much good-sized young ladies. I'm looking to see them get down in the post.
Trahan to the outside. King will take the shot off the rim. Full court on the rebound. Nothing there. She'll pass it back out. They'll reset the offense. Just underway here from Berwick. With Berwick up early, 2-0.
I tell you what, Hanson is not afraid to let that thing go on the perimeter. Not sure how that's going to play for or against him tonight.
Hanson will pack it in a 2-3 zone. They'll keep Berwick offense outside. Berwick up 2. Trying to find a soft spot in the travel right there. Just couldn't control the pass, and Hanson will get the turnover.
I think the key is they got to keep moving the ball.
Both teams settled in a 2-3 zone, forcing unforced errors, and that's not good for either team.
Exactly. Bertrand again on the outside, off the rim, full court on the rebound. She'll take it coast to coast, dishes it off to King. King up, the layup no good. Rebound Hanson, travels, and Berwick will take the ball. We'd like to give a shout out to Lily Hughes, the junior. She's a key clog in the wheel here for the Panthers. They'll miss her here tonight. There's another rebounder, scorer, an active person on both sides of the court. Bertrand long three-pointer, rebound Berwick, nothing there. Saved by the Tigers. And again, another unforced error by Hanson. That's the 4th turnover so far in the first 2 minutes of the ballgame. Yeah, I think they just need to settle down and bring some structure. I wonder what the conversation would be at the first time out with Coach. Probably doing just that, getting them to settle down.
She'll suck back down that 2-3 zone, the outside open. Tough shot in close quarters, no good. Here comes full court again. A lot of white jerseys around them. It'll go off on the Panthers. And the Tigers will have it under their own goal.
I tell you what, Fulcard being a big lady, not man, she shows some good ball skills coming down the court.
She's got all the tools necessary, no doubt about it. Kinchin battles for the rebound. They get it out front to Bertrand. Bertrand on the layup. And they'll wave it off. An offensive foul, a push-off on Bertrand. Neither team wants to take advantage of opportunities here as they battle to a stalemate. Inside-outside game for the Tigers, no good as Hidalgo. And another rebound for the Panthers. Tigers 0 for 4 in three-point land. A little running one-hander by Bertrand, no good. Three-pointer from the outside, no good. Fitter comes away with it.
Bertrand is showing some leadership skills in this ball game, but I think the rest of the team needs to get involved, and that's going to be the key to actually pulling this thing closer towards Berwick.
Trapped in the corner. Bertrand calls a timeout, so we'll take a break. You're watching high school basketball here on KWBJ.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. A.J. Doman, Chevrolet Cadillac. Coastline Wealth Group. G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. And Allen's Communication.
That's a big man.
And welcome back to Berwick. There you see our score. The Lady Panthers on top of the Hanson Tigers, 2-0. Bertrand fires away from three-point land, no good. Full court again, going coast to coast, looking for an open player, finds one. And that shot just not falling early for the Tigers. And right here we have a tie-up and a jump ball. Possession error. Looks like it'll go to the Panthers. Tigers, a little bit of pressure, forcing Bertrand to work hard, dribbling it across. And then the Tigers set back up in that 1-2-2.
Come get it, come get it. Hey, look, Sam.
Back in the corner, Kinchin, open, layup, good, and a foul. And an N1
Nice.
for the Panthers.
Yeah. They did a great job finding the big man, big lady in the post, and she executed. Great job. Way to finish.
Free throw is strong. Couldn't complete the three-point play, but got the two and extended their lead 4-0. Tigers continue to fire. That time Hidalgo strikes from the top of the key.
They've been firing all night, and it seems like that one hit. That's the turnover.
King on the turnover, puts it up on the outside. Bertrand trying to defend, and they'll get the travel call. And as a former official in a girls basketball, the two most frequently calls are jump balls and travel.
Okay.
Just trying to keep the clog unclogged, if you know what I mean.
A lot of energy on the court tonight.
Bertrand back again to the outside, trying to find Kinchin again, this time thrown a little high and knocked out of bounds. Turnover number 5 for the Panthers. So you see how the shot, Hanson's firing away three-pointers. They down 4-0. Nothing's going for them, and all of a sudden they hit a three. And just like that, it's 4-3. Now they'll go down to full court, and she does what she does best and fires away for 2 points.
Nice
and Hanson
post.
on top for the first time. Again, you got three girls guarding Bertrand. She's dribbling around and finally gets the call on the reach. That call will go against King, the sophomore, as both teams substitute.
Look, just watching the way Bertrand handles that ball, I think they need all three of them on her. She's very skilled. I can see that just by the way she handles that ball.
Ma Bill checks in, the freshman from the Panthers. She's on the offensive side wearing number 35. Bertrand takes it in the middle of the big trees, comes away empty. King strikes from the outside for 2, and the Hanson Tigers starting to heat up offensively.
Oh, yeah.
Block on the outside. That's some of the drawback on that press. You know, you get contact, the whistle starts blowing, you start finding yourself with some fouls adding up. Got to play a little smarter defensively.
I agree.
Bertrand stops a dribble. Somebody will have to come to her. Nobody does, so she burns a timeout. Smart play right there. 7-4 Tigers on top of the Panthers here in the first quarter.
I think they're going to need more movement on the floor instead of girls just standing by and letting the defense do their thing at will. They need more movement on the floor.
Yeah, you're looking at a tight zone. They're forcing everything on the outside, so unless Berwick's going to fire away from the three-point land, they're going to either penetrate and dish, or they'll have to get some of their big arrows with some position and feed it down low. But right now, The difference is Hanson Tiger offense firing away early on, nothing falling. Last couple trips down the field.
They've been on the money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You get 2 30s and 3 falls.
So here we go again.
Baseline, go baseline.
Bertrand has found herself with the ball pretty much the entire first quarter. Yep. Bertrand on the outside, looking to kick the kitchen. Good pass, can't connect.
That was a nice pass by Bertrand. You just got to finish. Finishing is key. Nice ball movement.
In and out from Robardi. And down the court goes the Panthers. Back to their playmaker in Bertrand. She's done a good job facilitating the ball. Fitter fires from the outside, strong. Polaro, a good ball handler. Bertrand trying to make something happen and gets the call. Firing away.
Hanson is firing away and connecting. And just like that, Hanson is up 10-4.
Back down low again, just can't seem to hang on to it. Goes off Kitchen. That'll be the 6th turnover the first quarter for the Panthers. You'll have to do something defensively to slow this Tiger offense down. St. Blanc dribbles down. Polaro looking for an open player. That's full court. She takes it right down the middle, puts it up and in.
And that's going to be a problem all night, Boo. If they don't shut that down or find some answer to full court, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, and then what facilitated that is they were hitting some outside shots, so now you're having to come out to
Yes.
guard, and when they came out to guard, full court took it right down the line.
Yes. That's exactly what needs to happen with Berwick. I mean, Bertrand is doing a great job, but the rest of the team has to find some way to get involved.
Fighting for the loose ball, goes off the Panthers. Berwick will keep it right there, and that's another free possession for the Hanson Tigers. Getting the hustle play here in the first quarter. Back to Polaro. She'll be the floor general for the Tigers. Kick to the outside, and Nadal goes. She fires away and good.
Another one connects.
Look, we're talking all net right there. Outstanding outside shooting from the Tigers. After abysmal start of the first quarter, they're sizzling right now.
I mean on fire.
Colbert on the outside, back to Bertrand. She'll try to match down 15-4, and she'll get the call on a shooting foul. 11 seconds on the clock. We want to give a shout out to Gary Hofer. Late cancellation here tonight. My sidekick always here. We had to upgrade a little bit by going with Courtney Long.
I don't know if it's an upgrade, but it's an honor to be here tonight.
Not going to give any wows out tonight. That would be plagiarizing. That's Gary's favorite word. Second favorite word is So wow and
Okay, so I got to stay away from both of those.
There you go.
But I'm usually on the other side of the table, Boo, and I don't know. I've been told that I'm usually the loudest one in the building. So tonight, you take the reign.
There you go.
Lay. 10 seconds left. Going up.
10 seconds left. Berwick could take it down the last shot of the first quarter, down 15-5. They'll go to Bertrand. She'll look at the clock, trying to find room to heave one. They'll kick it to the outside. Good pass, open receiver, and short. Polaro takes it, and the time runs out here in the first quarter. And a pretty outstanding shooting first quarter for the Hanson Tigers, and they lead 15-5. We'll take a timeout. You're watching a special high school edition of KWBJ Sports.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week.
You on it now, huh?
Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communication.
Welcome back to Berwick. 2 3-loss teams. Berwick 8 wins on the season, Hanson 7. But when you really break down the schedule and you look at the competition that Hanson has played, they played up. They played some stiff competition, and to get 7 wins against that shows why tonight they're up 15-5.
Yeah, it's definitely evident in what we're seeing right now with keeping Berwick to 2-14 as far from the field. So it's been rough for Berwick, and hopefully coaches put some fire in them to turn that around this quarter.
It seemed like the lack of shooters on the Berwick side is playing right into the zone defense from Hanson Tigers. So the Berwick's productions will need to be on a fast break, try to get down court before Hanson's able to set up their defense.
Yeah, and again, defense is going to be key. It's going to be key for Berwick. They got to keep, we obviously seeing that they got some scores on the court, so the defense is going to have to step up.
Valera works it to the outside, shot partially blocked, and here goes Bertrand. This is what we're talking about, try to get down the court before they get set up and able to draw the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Now that's the hustle we need to see on the defensive end, but again, I think the key phrase tonight is finish. You have to finish. Maybe she can make it happen from the charity stripe. Let's see.
Good shot there. 3 points on the line. You need to make those free throws. And that stops a scoring drought for the Panthers as they try to get back into this ball game. Talked about it in the pregame. Berwick's not a high-scoring game, so they need to keep this game in the low numbers.
Yep.
Valera kicks it to the outside. They're looking for full court on the inside. She's double-teamed, and they'll call a traveling on full court down low.
I'll tell you what, Fulcar is not afraid to use that size, boo. And I think given the opportunity, she's going to be able to do some things tonight.
Yeah, Berwick knows she's the playmaker, so they're putting some extra bodies on her. It's awful crowded down low. Get a jump ball here. Possession arrow will go to the Panthers. Kitchen will inbounds it. She'll send it to Bertrand. Bertrand loses possession, and they'll give it right back to Hanson. Maddie St. Blanc, a sophomore, dribbling down. She's averaging 4 points a game for the Tigers. She'll kick it to the outside to Hidalgo, off the rim, rebounded by Colbert. She'll feed it to Bertrand, and here we go again. Trying to get it down low. One-handed pass by Bertrand, couldn't control it, and it'll go out of bounds.
And Hanson is looking pretty confident in that three-point shot, so Berg better be careful and keep an eye on that.
Kick it to the outside to Hidalgo. Off the back iron. Here comes Bertrand. She'll take it in for the layup. Doesn't get the call. It'll go out of bounds and remain Berwick's ball. Looking for Bertrand. Finds her. She'll take it back up to the front. Reset the offense for the Panthers. 6:35 to go here in the second quarter. Bombs away for 3. Off the iron. No good. Rebounded Panthers. Tie it up. That jump ball go towards the Tigers. Everybody gets up with a smile.
Yeah, that looked pretty rough. But again, she got up with a smile, so all is well.
To the outside, picked off by Fitter. Fitter finds Kitchen. And Colbert will take it down the court. Nothing there, trying to find some space. She'll walk in the process, get the call against her, and here come the Tigers again. That's 9 turnovers from the Panthers here in the first half. Valero from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded. Tigers, they'll keep it alive. Hidalgo off the backboard and good. Good second chance opportunity for the Tigers.
Actually, it was a third chance opportunity, and that's what you have to stay away from. You give a team 3 chances, one of them has to fall.
Bertrand trying to get it underneath again, hits the iron. They'll call it a backcourt against the Panthers. And Hanson will take out of bounds. Look at the effort from the Hanson Tigers on the rebound. You know, full court grabs it, kicks it back to Hidalgo, and she finds herself wide open off the glass. And second chance points, in this case third chance points, stretches the lead.
Again, I think it speaks to the schedule that Hanson has had. I mean, they're used to playing these bigger schools, so that's what Berwick has to know coming in. You got to step up. You have to step up because, again, you're dealing with a battle-tested team.
Panthers call a timeout. And with that, we'll take a timeout. Hope you're enjoying high school girls basketball here on KWBJ.
You're watching the TV22 and A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communication.
Zappy alongside Courtney Long. As always, our head statistician, Joe McCarty, feeding us all that important information here today for this evening's ball game. The weather outside is getting colder, but the Hanson Tiger offense is heating up.
It's heating up. It's getting cold for Berwick. The Panthers have to step up, and they need to get some warm. Hopefully, coach is giving them pep talk over there so they can get in the game and at least put a fight up.
Yeah, to think about right here, you just got to stay within reach. You don't want this game to stretch
Get away
out.
from
you
you.
know, 17-7. That's why the timeout was called right there. Had a few opportunities, just not taking care of the basketball and giving some free opportunities to the Tigers. If they're going to beat you on three-point shots, then congratulate them, but don't let them beat you on hustle balls.
I agree. And again, it's a team sport, so Bertrand alone is not going to do it. The team has to step up, and they have to play their parts. The role players as well as Bertrand being the leader.
Fitter misfires from the three-point line. Goes out of bounds, and here comes the Tigers. Kicking into full court, she just rolls inside. One of those bang-bang calls could have went either way. This time it goes as a block. So they'll take it out of bounds. Colbert tried to get in position. The referee says not quite fast enough.
And I missed it. I wasn't sure if she was there or not.
St. Blanc running the show from the top. They'll kick it offside. Now go down low to full court. Back to St. Blanc from the outside. Strong. Full court on the rebound again. Kicks it up. No good. Colbert with the rebound.
Again, you can't give that many opportunities.
And draws a foul. So that's where the success has come from the Panthers, is when they get down the court before the Tigers can settle.
Right.
Another opportunity to score with the clock stopped. First shot good. Full court with the rebound. 17-8 out score. Again down low. This time draws a foul, and Polaro set up deep in the paint. They found her. She turned around, drew the foul. Be 2 shots for Polaro, averaging 3 points a game. Looking to outpace that here in the first half. Nice rotation on the ball. And And here comes the second. Free throw no good. Full court on the, they'll call it a jump ball. Kitchen did a good job of getting a hand on top of it, and they'll go possession arrow Panthers.
Well, looking at the roster, I'm seeing a lot of sophomores and youngsters, so it looks like Hanson has a future that they can build on. So it's looking pretty impressive for Hanson so far.
Again, another tie-up. They'll switch possessions, go back to the Tigers. King finds Trahan. Trahan fires short. Off the hands of Payroll, and they'll give it to the Panthers. And here comes the pressure, and it has been affecting the Panthers. Nice turnover right there by Palero. Injured player. They'll stop play. We'll check on Colbert, and Panthers can ill afford an injury to one of their key players. A little bit of contact on the outside. Colbert went down awkwardly, and the good news is we have a very good trainer here tonight to check on the Panther superstar. Next week we'll be right at it again, heading to Patterson. Patterson taking on Morgan City. It'll be a boys game. Again, COVID-19, the girls game has been canceled, but that should be a track meet up and down, a lot of action between those two teams.
Yeah, that should be an interesting game, yeah.
Patterson and Morgan City went head up by 3/4, very close, and then Patterson ran away with a 15-point win, so Morgan City would love to repay that favor next Friday night live here on Allen's Communication and also our YouTube channel, KWBJ Live. Colbert walked off a little gingerly. They continue to check her out on the sideline, but hopefully she can get back in this ball game. Fit to Bertrand. Bertrand will handle the press single-handedly. Get it across the court. It's almost a 3-on-1 right now as the whole team tries to slow down Bertrand as she dribbles from baseline to center court.
And that's why it's important for the rest of the team to get involved, because this is an opportunity for them. Somebody has to be open when you have 3 players from the other team on 1 player.
Yeah, give credit to Lusto coming out, setting the pick. Good fundamental basketball, trying to create some space for Bertrand. Out of bounds on the Tigers. Bertrand will feed it to Kitchen. Kitchen tries to go over the top. And Valero takes it down the length of the court for an easy layup.
And that's the key, finishing. She did a great job of finishing.
(20-8) outscored, 2:47 and counting here before half. Bertrand likes to shove off a little bit to create some space. Got to be careful there. You hate to get Bertrand in any foul trouble. Now they'll call a 5-second call. Just too much dribbling. Really not enough help for Bertrand.
And that's the key. I think that the Hanson's team is trying to wear it down, and I think they're doing a great job of doing so.
Another jump ball coming our way. This time Fitter says, I'll hang on to it. You know, this is where Berwick coach is trying to send a train over to Lily Hughes' house saying, hey, what can we do to quick up this healing process? We sure need her here tonight.
She's definitely missed tonight.
Bertrand again, taking it up the field. They'll go to Kitchen. Kitchen passes out to Fitter. Nice ball movement.
Nice ball movement.
Misfired on a shot. Here comes Hanson again, and a foul against Lusto on the outside.
Well, Berwick came alive for a moment. That ball movement is key. They just got to keep it going.
Yeah, look good offensively on the outside, just didn't put the ball in the hoop.
Yeah.
So the next foul on the Panthers will put Hanson in the 1-1. Hidalgo from the outside off the rim, rebounded Payroll. Out of bounds on Polaro, and Berwick will get it once again. You know, try to get a point right here, keep it inside 10 before half, and you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Bertrand's finding room, hard to come by here tonight against a smothering Hanson defense. Fitter on the outside again, high arching shot, no good. Here comes full court. And a unnecessary foul right there at midcourt by Bertrand. Cannot afford to get herself in foul trouble.
I think it's just showing fatigue, Boo. I think that's what it is. She's feeling it.
Yep, she's definitely been a workhorse here tonight, having to bring the ball down, create the offense, play defense. She's been all over the court here in the first half.
Yeah.
Free throw no good. So no harm from the foul. And here comes the Panthers offense.
Come on, Sub. Come
Trying
on,
to make something happen. Good news here. Colbert checking back into the game. And that's good news for the Panthers.
Yes. And Colbert almost averaging a double-double herself with 8.8 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, watch her doing volleyball season. Superior athlete. So whether she knows how to play basketball or not, she's a big help to the Panthers out here athletically.
Right.
St. Blanc from the outside. He's far away. Polaro on the rebound. Ball still loose on the ground. Hanson able to keep it. Back to full court. A little 10-foot jumper from the outside, all net. And 2 points from, again, second opportunities for the Tigers.
Which is real strange to me because looking at the stats, we got Kensington coming in at 12 rebounds a game, averaging. So I can't see what's going on tonight.
Well, another unforced error right here. That's been costly for the Panthers. 15 turnovers here just the first half.
Not good.
Open three-point, top the key, bangs side off the iron, right back to the shooter, puts it off the glass, no good. Kinchin with the rebound. Here comes Colbert. Again, trying to make something happen before they set up their defense. Give credit to the Tigers to getting back. Lusto from the outside, no good. Fitter hustles, gets the rebound. And a travel. That's tough. Smothering defense on the outside. Single cover, double cover, triple cover.
Yeah. Hanson is doing a great job on both ends of the court, and that's really showing some problems for the Panthers.
Trying to get some points here at the end. Another 15-foot hop from the outside from Polaro, no good. Battling on the boards is the Tigers, and finally Berwick comes away with it. Contact there, no call. And there'll be 15 seconds left, and they'll call Fitter, bouncing it out of bounds for another turnover. Let's see if the Tigers hold for the final shot, up 22-8. Goals at their back, so they're not watching the clock. Polaro puts it up with 2 seconds, no good. And that'll do it here in the first half. A slow start for the Tigers, but when they caught fire, they caught fire. They lead 22-8 here from Berwick. We'll take a timeout and be back with halftime and some halftime stats after this. The A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram High School Basketball Game of the Week.
You're watching the TV22 and A.J. Dolman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwick. A.J. Dolman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group. More than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com. your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications, locally owned cable, internet, and phone service, 384-8335.
And welcome back to Berwick. Hanson on top 22-8 over the homestanding Lady Panthers. We look at the first half stats, 24% field goal versus 7, so not a hot shooting night, but for three-point line is the difference. Hanson shooting 19%, 18 rebounds, stay about the same. The difference right now is putting the ball in the hoop. The Tigers been able to put the ball in the hoop. Berwick has not.
And
fast break opportunity right there for Bertrand.
And that's Bertrand. And it was a tough first half for Berwick, but she struggled, and she's been really being a soldier for that team and leading the team with 5 points.
Full court, just 5 points in the first half. She started the second half off with an N1. So they've done a good job of controlling full court in the first half.
Yeah.
But can you do it for a whole game? And that's what teams have been having trouble doing.
Yeah, they control full court, but we got Hidalgo leading Hanson with 3 3-pointers for 9 points. So you got a bit of depth right there.
A little travel right there on Trahan, so that'll be back-to-back turnovers and back to the Panthers. Bertrand 5 points. Panthers only have 8 in the first half, so as the stats show, she's their output for the offensive side of Berwick.
Pretty much. I like to see Kenshin get more involved, man. I like her size. I just like to see her be more active, especially in the post.
Yeah, found her a couple times down low. Sometimes trying to convert, sometimes not. But as always, our core physical therapy player of the game will be one of these student athletes here tonight. So we're just at halftime. It's plenty early. We go to the truck for that recommendation, not just on stats, but on efforts and impact on the ball game. So sometimes a defensive player that might not have as much points can walk away with the player of the game over somebody that might score the most. So
right.
Depends on who has the most impact in the ball game. Will walk away with the most coveted prize, and that's the core physical therapy player of the game.
May the best lady win.
Well officiated ball game here tonight. Sometimes it's tough, you know. A lot of contact in ladies basketball. Just got to do a good job of figuring out what to call and what not to call.
I wonder what that conversation was with the Berwick Panthers as far as the coach is concerned in the locker room for halftime.
Jump ball right here. And it'll stay with the. They pointed to the Panthers, so they'll keep it. A little double possession here. 3-pointer. Bertrand fires away. No good. Full court comes away with the rebound. Looks down the court, dribbling with her head up, and Bertrand gets the steal.
Again, if you look at the way she's handling the ball, Bertrand definitely has a skill set. It's just she needs help. It's a team game, and there you go. She just got that help from Miss Lusto.
Yeah, Kitchen offensive rebound, kicks it to Lusto, and 2 points. That's as easy as the game gets for the Panthers. And right here, they get a quick turnover so they can get on a little run, get back in this one. Call a foul on the ground. Looked more like a travel. Nevertheless, that'll be a non-shooting foul, and the Tigers will keep possession. Lusto picks up her third foul here early in the third.
The thing with the Panthers, they have to build some momentum, and I think they just had an opportunity to do so, and the turnover, unfortunately, may have killed that momentum. But let's see, now that they have possession.
Yeah, Payroll, good tall girl. They feed her at the elbow. She just turns around, and a nice, easy jumper for the bucket. And Berwick right on cue with another turnover.
Yeah. And that marks number 20 as far as turnovers are concerned. Well, Berg has been a nightmare for him tonight.
Yeah. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Yes.
Tigers starting to feed the post. Payroll grabs it, goes to full court. Full court puts her head down, takes it inside. Colbert fighting for the rebound, tipped out back to full court. There's a Johnny on the spot fitter. And they'll call a jump ball as she's tied up in the corner. This time it'll go towards Hanson.
And again, as you stated earlier, they're doing a great job of shutting down full court. It's just connecting on the other end.
Colbert gets up high with the rebound. They'll call a double dribble.
She definitely showed the athleticism just now with the jumper. I just like to see her get more involved in the game.
Hidalgo inbounds it, gets it right back. Couple dribbles on the inside and a two-pointer. Nice little 8-foot jumper from the side. That's the most dangerous player on an inbounds, and that's the one that was the one taking it out of bounds. Dribbling through traffic is Colbert. She takes it right to the rim, and the layup is good.
And I just said I'd like to see her get more involved in the game, and she's doing just that. Again, it's about momentum. They have to build a momentum and hold on to that momentum.
A lot of contact on the inside. Shot goes awry, but she'll come away with 2 free throws. Hidalgo, 6 points on the year, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and she's exceeded all of that here tonight.
Yeah.
No Gary Hover here tonight, but we do have an upgrade in Courtney Long.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know about upgrade. I won't disrespect the veteran. But, again, it's an honor to be here.
Off the iron. Jump ball again. Most popular call of the night next to traveling. And Berwick will take possession once again. Inbound at the Bertrand. A lot of contact on the outside. She stays alive. Robbed. Might have to do a little contact tracing on that dribble down. She was banged and prodded all the way down to the rim. Gets no call. Yeah. And now the Hanson Tigers will take it out of bounds.
I tell you what, Bertrand can't get a break, man.
Full court from the outside, no good. Fitter to Lusto. Lusto gets it down to Bertrand. She fires from the three-point line, no good. Payroll gets the rebound, throws it away, but it goes off a Panther, and the Tigers will keep possession. So here comes some substitutions. They'll keep the Tigers fresh, up 28-12 here in the third.
Well, the problem is none of the perimeter shots or jump shots are landing for the Panthers, and they can't, because of the defense that Hanson has been putting on them, they can't get anything to move in the post. So they've been struggling to score.
Colbert. High dribble. They'll call her for traveling. She looked up. There was nothing between her and the goal. She just left the ball behind.
Maybe if she was in the NBA, she would have got away with it.
Pass to the inside. Nice defense by Kitchen. She throws it away. St. Blanc just dribbles around him. Throws it up and off of Colbert. Hanson will keep possession. Right to the inside, the full court. One dribble off the backboard and 2 points.
That was a nice play.
Oh, seasoned veteran right there.
Yes.
Bertrand finally gets one of the bumps called. And the Panthers will reset the deck. Take it out from the opposite side of the court. So inside 3 minutes, as the Tigers have doubled up the Panthers. This time from three-point, Bertrand's good. That's how you heal up quick, just hit you a few threes.
That'll definitely.
Far and few between here tonight.
Yeah, that'll definitely build some momentum.
Here we go again, an opportunity for the Panthers. 3 again from the opposite side. He went from string music to no music. And full court's taking it the length of the court. Contact, doesn't bother her. She gets it off the glass and good.
Full court is showing that seniority. Get the shot done and get back on the end for defense. No time to celebrate. Get right back to work.
Well, a good strong pick on the outside by Lusso. Caused some damage on Polaro. May have knocked the wind out of her. So they'll stop it right there. Polaro running down the court and not realizing that Lusso set up for a screen. Runs right into it and gets the short end of it.
Yeah.
I think it may have just knocked the wind out of her. Again, one of the top trainers in the state working with her. Next week, folks, Friday night, Morgan City travels to Patterson. This team has met previously, played close for 3 quarters, and then Patterson ran away with a 15-point win, and Morgan City's looking to return that favor next Friday night.
Yeah, that's always a good friendly rivalry locally. So that should be a good one.
A lot of up and down action in that ball game. A little bit of contact, no call. Lusto with the defense. Down the sideline, more contact. Now they'll call a block. And the Tigers are starting to stack up a few fouls here in the second half. That'd be 2. That makes a stack. Colbert takes it in contact. They'll call the foul on full court. Just a little out of position instead of using your feet. Tried to reach in there, makes contact, and Colbert will go to the line. Nice smooth stroke. You know, you watch some folks shoot, the ball's turning all kind of sideways, the elbows jacked all the way to the left, but you look at Colbert.
Nice form.
Perfect rotation.
Yeah, nice form.
Gets good results. Got 17 on the board, a little mini run from the Panthers. Ball's loose. It'll go Panthers' way. Good defense. And an opportunity to get back in this one with 1:28 to go here in the third.
Yeah, looks like a momentum shift. Let's see.
Bertrand again, she'll go to Kitchen. A lot of traffic down there, reaching, pulling. They're getting the ball out, and it'll end up in another tie-up. It'll go down in the book not only as a tie-up, but another turnover.
I need Kitchen to get big in that post, man. I need her to get big.
Just went to my head statistician, asked him how many turnovers. He quit keeping count after 20. Boy, a nice high arching 2-pointer for the Tigers, 35-17. That was 2 turnovers in a row right there. Panthers gave it to the Tigers. They gave it right back. There's Kitchen down low. This time she finishes, and 2 points for the Panthers. Good feed and a good finish. Again, long 2-pointer. Fitter, active. Talking about athletes.
Yes.
Fitter's right in the middle of it.
Let's see if they've awakened the sleeping giant. Almost literally.
Chance to get back in it. Colbert has a player down low in Kitchen. Panthers fighting amongst himself for the ball. Caught in the corner. Right to Kitchen on the outside. She'll fire away from 3. Off the front iron and in, and the Panthers on a run.
You got to admire the tenacity that Bertrand has and the will to win. And the energy, too, because she's been going the whole game.
Tigers trying to stop the bleeding. They'll go down the court, stolen by St. Blanc. Down low to Polaro, and the clock will run out here in the third quarter. So a good spurt here at the end of the third. to get the Panthers in striking distance. Our score 35-22. This is the A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram high school basketball game.
You're watching the TV22 and A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communication.
Courtney, always nice to have you here to watch high school basketball, especially the Lady Panthers and the Lady Tigers. I know you don't get out much to watch these games. What's your take on the first three quarters?
Well, if I'm being honest, when I was in high school, I always went to the boys' basketball game, but it kind of makes me regret that because we see a lot of energy. The girls are competitive. They're out there, and you know they came to do a job, and they came to win. Things not falling in Berwick's favor, but still, you know, I see some effort there, especially this last run.
Well, Berwick outpaced the Tigers in the third quarter, 14-13. So got one more point closer than they were at halftime. Panthers outman here tonight. Got one of their key players sitting it out in Lily Hughes. She would have been a big help. The junior averaged 3.5 points a game, 11 rebounds a game, and that would be important for this Panther offense.
Yeah, especially with the second and third chances on that end.
A lot of contact. Finally, the ball goes out of bounds. That'll settle it. It'll be out on the Panthers.
I think Bertrand needs to settle down, Boo. I think she's getting into a point of desperation, which is not going to be good.
That's full court play right there. Give it to her, going to her right side, one dribbling off the glass. She's got that play down pat.
That's definitely a signature move. We've seen it at least 2 times tonight, almost in the same fashion.
Bitter find a way on the outside, doesn't hit anything. Colbert gets the rebound. She puts it up. And no good. Foul will go on Colbert on a push, and they'll give it to Hanson.
Again, I'm seeing a lot of frustration out there. They're still in the game, actually. I mean, they just got to capitalize on this run. No time to give up now. No time to get frustrated. Stay in the game, stay focused. Play some defense.
Yep. He goes full court, a lot of contact that time, no call. Hanson does get the offensive rebound. Thrown away, Berwick will get it here, down 37-22. They'll continue to pick up Bertrand, force her to work. Coming to the outside, nothing there for Fitter. She brings it back to Bertrand. Take another shot. Off the rim, no good, off of Colbert. And the ball will go back to Hanson. Nobody's scared to fire it up there for sure, Courtney.
No, not at all.
You open, shoot it.
I guess the philosophy is you shoot enough, one of them fall, huh?
Except sometimes the coach tells you, hey, there's a reason you open. Bertrand down, underhand scoop, looking for the layup. They'll call a foul on Payroll, and Bertrand will find herself back at the line. The southpaw puts it up and in. Free throw is good.
You know, 5 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock, being down 14 is not horrible. Yeah, you actually can come back from that, but it's going to take some effort.
And it starts right there is when you get opportunities, put them in. 2 free throws for the Panthers. They close the gap down 13. And a quick turnover for the Tigers, and here comes the Panthers again with an opportunity. You know, we talk about a lot of turnovers for the Panthers, but look, Hanson's got 19 turnovers, so it has been a let's not take care of the basketball kind of game.
Well, that's what defense does. When the Panthers decided to wake up on defense, you force turnovers.
Ball blocked. Kitchen able to get the rebound. The loose though, nothing there. Colbert runs it down. Saves it. They'll double team Bertrand. She'll take it to the outside. A little push off, no call to Lusto. Lusto throws it up. Nothing there. Fitter always around the ball. Gets the rebound. Back to the outside. She'll fire away again off the top iron and no good. And when I mean top iron, I'm not talking about the goal. I'm talking about the true top iron. That'd be a support beam.
Well, she was testing the support. Make sure it was within regulations, within code.
And again, a freebie for the Panthers is a double dribble called. And the Panthers will come away with it. Just need to take care of the opportunity. Colbert, stolen from full court going coast to coast. Her favorite side, the ball, the shot no good, but the foul has been made, and she'll go back to the free throw line for 2. Another great full court athlete, Eugene full court. I've seen him make that same play, and he never makes it. But he's nowhere near the athlete as this young lady.
You mean Mayor full court?
That's it. Free throw good. And the second shot is good.
That's just an example of taking your time, not rushing the shot, and just using good fundamentals. In good form.
There's an official timeout as we've got some, I don't know if we got jersey issue or we got blood on the jersey. Yep, got blood on the jersey. So she'll have to come to the sideline. I don't know if they'll give her time to clean it up or they'll put in a substitute. And here comes the sub.
Looks like Bertrand has some blood on her shirt as well.
Yes, I think right now we got to find the root cause. If all of these girls got blood on their jerseys, where's the blood coming from?
Well, I'm noticing that Bertrand is the one with the Band-Aid on, so maybe it's her.
So we'll take time to give them an opportunity to go in the dressing room and get that cleaned up. And while they make a change, I assume we're going to take a break and be back with more high school basketball here on a special edition of KWBJ Sports.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, Coastline Wealth Group, G&J Curbside, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, and Allen's Communication.
What time is it?
And welcome back to Berwick High School. Boogers after alongside Courtney Long. We're in a little extended timeout. Blood on a couple jerseys. They're trying to give them time to clean it up. 39-24 Hanson. You know, it all started midway through the first quarter when the Hanson offense lit fire.
Yeah.
You know, extended that lead, got it to that 15-point spread, and that's pretty much where we played the game through the next 3 quarters.
Up until as of late, when Berwick had their run, to make an attempt to bring this game back. Let's see how it finishes out.
Yep, so a lot of turnovers here tonight. They'll go back down to Kitchen. Kitchen kicks it to Fitter. Fitter unloads again off the iron, no good. comes the Tigers in St. Blanc. King dribbling to the outside, back to St. Blanc. Tigers in no hurry. King will fire from the outside, no good, right off of Colbert's hands and out of bounds. And Bertrand back on the court with a number change. He'll switch to number 13. St. Blanc just a little bit high. And over the top of the backboard, and here comes the Panthers once again. We're at the time of the game where if you're going to make a run, it needs to be now.
It needs to be now. And that's exactly what Bertrand intends to do.
Yep, right in there, draws the block. The bucket's good, and she's got a chance for a three-point play.
And again, with 3:33 on the clock, it's not impossible. It's just going to take some discipline and some execution, both on the defensive end and the offensive.
Three-point play is good. This is the closest Berwick's been in a while, and a great job by Lusto. Getting in position, drawing the travel. We got a 12-point game. Berwick's got the ball once again.
Yeah, turnovers helps as well.
Chance to get it inside 10 with a three-pointer. Bertrand fires away, and no good. Ball's loose on the ground. There's Bitter once again. Yeah, there's a tie-up right there, but you can't go around the other player's back to get the tie-up. They'll call the foul on Hanson.
That'll be on full card, right?
Hanson will call a timeout right here as they're starting to feel the pressure. 3:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. The closest Berwick's been in a while. They're down 12 with the ball.
Tell you what, the fire is there.
Absolutely, and what the fire is about is about the core physical therapy player of the game. Right now, it's pretty much lining up. You got Hidalgo on one side, you got Bertrand on the other. You know, it comes down sometimes to, full court, late, making a run, making big plays on the inside. So those are the three players that kind of step their head high above everyone else. So it comes down to who's going to win the game and who's going to make those key plays over the last 3:19 and get that plaque delivered by the one and only Chris Hunter. I want to send our prayers out for Chris Hunter. I walked into the gym today. He had a knee brace on, said he had tendonitis. Wow. Informed him that normally people wear that knee brace under your pants. Chris is sporting it outside of the blue jeans. I was a little amazed.
Yeah.
They'll go to Bertrand. Bertrand fires a three on the outside. No good. Fitter tries to get it. Can't. They'll tie it up right here. A lot of tie-ups. A lot of traveling. Girls basketball right there. Another mistake. Close quarter handoff to Bertrand. Kind of runs into own player and gives it right back. Good opportunity right there. It didn't go down, and Hanson would take it back.
At this point, I think the best route is the easy shots. I mean, I know you want the three, but you still got time to get some easy shots in and pull that lead a little closer. Pull a little closer to that lead.
Quick turnover. And give it right back to him. Down the court, they'll go to full court in a favored position. Good, and a foul.
Yeah. Once again, full court's signature move wins the battle.
I've been in one game so far, and I've already scouted the Hanson Tigers. If I'm playing full court, I'm forced to go to her left. I'm not going to let her keep beating me, driving down the lane, making that little short layup on the right side.
Yeah, you would think so. And it's been pretty consistent, so easily able to scout and build a defense against that.
She's worked on her game all the way from her freshman year, and she's one of the top flight players here in the parish of St. Mary for sure.
That definitely shows tonight. I mean, fundamental skills is key. Working on the fundamentals. You don't have to be too fancy sometimes, especially as a post player.
No violation against Berwick. They'll give it right back. Not sure whether she stepped on the inline or moved, which is similar to a traveling violation, even though you're taking it inbounds. A bump right there for Bertrand will draw the whistle.
Again, unnecessary foul. Give her space. No need to foul at this point in the game, especially when you're down.
Full disclosure, 15 years I ran the court as an official in the Thibodeau Association, calling a lot of these ball games. Back when the crowd was full and every whistle, half the crowd be mad at you. Boy, would I love to call in the COVID era. There's not a lot of crowd here, so you don't really get beat up as bad.
Yeah, but you're getting virtually demolished.
St. Blanc, nice ball fake, dribbles inside, can't get it down. Polaro's been active. Call another tie up. .2:14 to go. Tigers started to lose a little bit of control, but now they're regaining it right back. They'll go back to their playmaker in full court. She sinks an easy two.
I'll tell you what, full court had a slow start, but she's really come alive now, and it's effective for Hanson to just padding her stats and padding the lead and putting the win further and further out of reach for the Panthers.
Good pass right there on the outside. Just wanted Payroll unable to handle it. Goes off her leg, out of bounds. It'll go back to the Panthers. Panthers got it to 12 with 3:19 to go. And that ship has sailed because now the Tigers up 44-27.
Yeah.
Here goes Bertrand once again. Got a nose for the goal. 2 points in the foul.
And one.
There's no quitting Bertrand. She's got to be exhausted because she's played the entire game, taking it down, doing it all.
Actually, she looked more tired in the second quarter. I think she's gotten her second win, as they say.
Free throw good.
Good.
Down 14. Panthers trying to establish the press. Looked like a travel right there, no call. Shot missed. A lot of pushing on the outside. Referee takes the easy way out, calls it 3 seconds in the lane. Cleans up that mess. The ball goes to the Panthers. Kitchen throws it right to Polaro. Bertrand pretty much knocks her down. Doesn't get the call. Hanson doesn't get the call. Berwick does. Calls her out of bounds. And the ball goes to the Panthers.
And see, that's the problem with putting all of your eggs in one basket, because it seems like if Bertrand's not available, then the whole team just goes, I don't know.
This time they'll get it to Bertrand. Bertrand looking for 3 points from the outside. Arcs it up, no good. Kitchen's there, puts it back up, and good. Doing the dirty work is Kitchen under the goal for 2 points.
That's getting it done.
We're back down to a 12-point lead, 44-32 with 1:07 remaining.
Maybe a tad bit late, but.
And now that's trouble. Another foul on Bertrand, and that's number 5. So now the problem is, who takes it down?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I don't think she got a substitution this game, did you?
Only time she came out of the game was when she had a bloody jersey.
Yep.
Was able to get that cleaned up and back in. But right there, you just got to be aware, hey, I got 4 fouls. So if we're going to foul anybody, let it not be me.
Yeah.
That time she commits the foul, and just like that, she's sitting on the bench.
Well, I think the damage is pretty much done at 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the clock. But I do commend her effort. She gave great effort tonight, even in the midst of being down by so much.
Valero sinks the second. They'll continue to put a little pressure. This time, let's see who's going to be the ball handler for the Panthers. They look for Colbert. It's knocked out of bounds. Fitter takes it in to Colbert. Colbert kneels on the end line. That'll be a turnover for the Panthers.
Maybe she thought she was stopping the clock like football, maybe.
Taking a knee?
Yeah, taking a knee.
Lara gives it up. They give it right back to her. Point blank range. Iron, unkind, no good. Off of Hanson. Berwick will get it. Inside a minute and a hard played 4 quarters of basketball. 2 teams with 3 losses. The Panthers come in 8-3. Hanson 7-3. It looks like Hanson may add to that total. Way to look up. Valero's mauled on the outside. And Larry, the trainer, one of the most overworked trainers here, and let's hope Valero is okay. Not sure what happened right there. If they hit her in the head, she hit the head on the floor. Kind of lost track. But if you don't appreciate basketball, contact sport is what it is.
Yeah.
Both teams kneel on the side. Polaro's up. And looks like they do it. So we're going to go to the core physical therapy player of the game. And that's going to be Miss Fulcourt.
Very deserving as well. I mean, again, late start. But when she came out on fire.
Yeah,
so.
You had a couple players playing outstanding basketball. Hidalgo came out, settled her team down, hit 3 3-pointers, helped her out in the first half. But as of late, Fulcourt has poured it on. That little run down the lane on the right side, just one after another. A couple in-ones, and they've stretched this lead out with the effort of Mrs. Fulcourt. So congratulations for the core physical therapy, physical player of the game. Crowd gives a good hand. Miss Valero comes to the sideline, and they'll put a substitute in to shoot the free throw. That's 22. Compton. She's a sophomore. Coming in Cole. Hadn't had a shot all game, and they put you in the game and say, here you go.
Maybe the best opportunity to shine. And she did it.
Absolutely. Good shot right there by Compton. Fitter fires from 30 off the iron. Hanson gets the rebound, 26 seconds. They'll rush it up the court. Compton a little hobble and a travel. They'll call the press off. Panthers finally get some relief on the inbounds as we get inside of 15 seconds.
I think the problem moving forward for the Panthers, looking at their roster, is that Bertrand is a senior and Colbert is a senior, but I guess the silver lining is maybe they have a chance to build upon that with the newer talent coming in.
Absolutely. You can't worry about next year when you're in the middle of this year.
Right.
And District 9 3A is no slouch.
Yes.
And the Panthers will be right back in it. So as the horn sounds, we'll take a timeout. 49-32. Hanson goes on the road and beats the Berwick Panthers. We'll be back with the ATVCI.net post-game show right after this word from our sponsor.
You're watching the TV22 and AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week is brought to you by AJ Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwick. AJ Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group. More than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com. Your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications. Locally owned cable, internet, and phone service. 384-8335.
Welcome back to the ATVCI.net post-game show. Booger Zaffrey alongside Courtney Long. You know, let's first look at both these ball clubs this year. Hanson came in playing a tough schedule. You see they're a seasoned ball club. Berwick gave it a fight. They're kind of a few girls out injured. But both teams fought here today. 8 wins on the season for Berwick. Now 8 wins on the season for Hanson as both teams get ready for district play.
Yeah, I think coming into this game, we knew based on the actual record for Hanson as well as the level of teams that they played, that Berwick was going to have to implement the weapon of defense, and I think they just fell short of that.
Yeah, the key to the game is really both teams. A lot of turnovers here today, so if they go back to the dressing room and say, hey, girls, what can we improve on, that's taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think Hanson got confident with the 3 points early in the game, and that's what really gave them the confidence to carry over into the end of the game.
So the game started off slow. Both teams couldn't make a basket. Berwick got out to a 4-0 lead, and then all of a sudden Hanson caught fire. And when they caught fire, you know, banging 3-pointers, 2-pointers, N1s, and then next thing you know, they stretched it out to 15, and that's pretty much how the game went the rest of the way.
Yeah, well. Berwick attempted 13 3-pointers.
Yeah, and the problem is that some days they go down, some days they don't. Not many went down today, and that was the difference. But you look at the game here, girls basketball, what it is there's a lot of contact, you know, and but there's a lot of action. So yeah, that's why we enjoyed coming out here and bringing this game to you today. Lost Lily Hughes, that was a key concern, but when you look at the stats and what they did here tonight, field goal percentage not there. We talked about that, a lot of misses. 3-pointers were the difference in the game. You know, Hanson caught fire, really stretched the lead, and they hung on to it. So free throw attempts, both teams did well from the free throw line. Rebounds, Hanson had a bunch of second chances from the offensive side, but that stayed about the same. We'll look at that glaring number, and that's the turnover. So both teams played even right there, turning the ball over. Berwick didn't take advantage of their turnovers. Hanson did, and that was the end of the game.
Yeah.
So you look at our player of the game, core physical therapy player of the game, and that's Fulgore. 19 points on the game. All of it came mostly in the second half. Berwick did a good job in the first half, kind of holding it down, but when she turned it on, and she carried that Hanson ball club here in the second half.
And I think she also ended with a double-double with 12 rebounds.
No doubt about it. If you want some action, next week, the A.J. Doman Game of the Week heads to Patterson, Morgan City. This team has played once already. A 15-point game, close through 3 quarters. Patterson goes on to victory. Morgan City's looking to pay them back next Friday night.
Yeah, that should be an exciting one.
So for Booger Zaffrey, Courtney Long, Bill McCarty, our head statistician, saying get well soon, Gary Hover. We'll see you next Friday night here on the A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram KWBJ High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Thank you for watching TV22 and the AJ Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Game of the Week was brought to you by. Game of the Week is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the bridge in Berwick. A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive. Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group. More than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com. Life well planned. GJCurbside.com. Your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Here to restore the quality of life you deserve. And Allen's Communications. Locally owned cable, internet, and phone service. 384-8335.